Hey guys, welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. Now today you guys are probably wondering why the word bow tendons are on the screen. Because that's today's topic for today's YouTube video. Now I am so excited to be going over this. I mean, I'm not excited because I don't like talking about injuries, but it's also really educational. That's also what my big part of my YouTube channel is about. It's all about education. So I thought, why not talk about it?
Oh, you and me, we grew up on hay. It's what you say when you walk into a party. It's what you say when you wanna get it started. It's not upper class, it's dance floor grass where you can shake your hey. It's what you say when we're being too wild. Hey, can't you see this smile? It's 'cause I'm thinking about me and you rolling around in the hay.
What are bow tendons? Bow tendons are in what are bow tendons? Bow tendons are in horses can be a debilitating disorder to horses if not diagnosed and treated properly. Bow tendons a bow tendon is a common term used by horse owners, trainers, and a professional to describe a tendon which has suffered a sort of injury. When it is not treated properly, the fibers can become torn. When they begin to heal, they do not remain in the same shape. The shape of the tendon begins to curve outwards like a bow. This is one of the main symptoms of a bow tendon in horses. A tendon is often confused with a ligament, and there is a significant difference. A tendon is a strong and flexible cord-like tissue that attaches the muscle to the bone. The ligament is a strong band of tissues that connect bones together, such as in the joint. Both are similar in that they are made of a massive amount of strength. There are specific symptoms in bow tendons in horses, and if your horse is showing any signs of this disorder, make an appointment with your equine veterinarian. Symptoms include inflammation of the tendon, pain in the area, especially when weighed upon or touched, swelling, heat, lameness, walking abnormally with a tipped up toe, a bowed appearance of the tendon area. Types. There are several different types of tendon injuries in horses. In addition to bow tendons or other injuries in horses are puncturing the tendon, a specific area of damaged fibers in the tendon, trauma to the tendon, sprains, strains, or degeneration of the tendon. Causes of bow tendons in horses. Causes of a bow tendon are very specific and can be difficult to prevent, especially if your horse is very active. Causes include ruptured tendons, pulled or strained tendons, inability of the tendon to properly heal, working on an unleveled land, overworking of the horse, incorrect pole wrapping. Now I want to go into incorrect pole wrapping for a second. So when you're learning to polo wrap, if it's your first time, you should really work with somebody on doing that, and you should listen to everything they have to tell you. You should always do that in person. It's never a good idea to learn from the internet and not have someone right by your side. Now the reason is because basically the whole reason I want to make this video is because the polo wraps can just do so much damage if you're not taught properly, and if the method that you are learning is different than someone else's, it's okay. There's many different ways to learn polos, and that's my quick speech about that. Diagnosing bow tendons in horses. A horse with a bow tendon must be seen by an equine veterinarian in order to get diagnosed and treated. If you are unsure if your horse has a bow tendon, but are still concerned with the way he or she is walking, or with his or her leg movements, it is important to call the veterinarian in order to prevent anything from becoming more painful and worse for your horse. The veterinarian will evaluate your horse by performing a complete examination by checking his or her vital signs and asking you about his symptoms. The veterinarian will then take a close look at the tendon or tendons to check for over-thickening of the affected area. He will check for temperatures of the tendon to see if it is hotter than normal and will palpate to check it for pain. The veterinarian will then do a scan of the tendon and the area surrounding the tendon with an ultrasound. This scan also allows the veterinarian to see the precise structure of your horse's tendon and the damage to the tendon. This ultrasound also shows the veterinarian what needs to be done and properly assess and treat the bow tendon. Treatments of the tendon in your horse will depend on severity of the original tear, strain, or damage, and then in a way which recovery of a bow tendon in horses. After a period of rest, the veterinarian or therapist will give you a schedule to follow for getting your horse back to normal walking and exercise. Gradual increase of activity over time. It will be very important to take it slow while your horse continues to heal. Full recovery of a bow tendon may be possible depending on the horse. If your horse is a race horse or competition horse, the successful rate of them returning back to work is guaranteed. This depends on whether your horse is young in the amount of competition activity they participate in. Healing from a bow tendon takes time, and unfortunately, many horses will not be at the rate of speed or skill level they once were at. After having a bow tendon, the horse can continue a quality of life even if they must retire from training or complete competitive status. And that's it for today. I want to say, check if you think your horse has any type of injuries or illness. Check if you have a trainer and you are working with a trainer. Always check with them first and then see what they have to say and then move on from what they say. Because it could very well be one thing that you think it is, but then it very well could be something much simpler. But you never know. So always check with your veterinarian and your trainer before taking up with anything you see on the internet. Don't forget to subscribe, turn post notifications on, check out my merch, my podcast, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye!